Hello, hello. Welcome to episode 6. Let me make sure we are live. We are live. Alright. Oh, adjusting. Welcome. We are back with Sazh and Vanille in Nautilus. Cool fun. Fun cool. So, where are we going from here? I don't even know.
Time's a-wasted. Hello and welcome to Nautilus. We hope you have a pleasant day.
I don't see any chocobos.
Let's go over there.
Hope we don't get separated.
I don't think we should. Honestly. Oh, here we go.
Not a lot of security. For these people, the Lassie panic must still seem like a world away. Huh. Oh, hey. Looks like they're putting Eidolons on parade. Starting soon. What do you say? Let's go check it out.
Sure. Huh?
We interrupt this program to bring you a breaking news update. The Lassie, who surfaced in Palamcolum and attacked the city's citizens, are still on the run from authorities. Sanctum soldiers are tracking their location, but have yet to engage the fugitives. The presence of hostages has been confirmed.
What's wrong?
It's her.
Yup. Looks like the army finally found him.
Hostages? They should just blow them away with the Lassie.
They're all infected by pulse or something by now anyway.
The parade's about to start. Come on, let's go.
It's amazing how truly ignorant people can be. This game kind of shows off that, you know, the citizenry, while they're not necessarily to blame for the purge, they obviously support it, but they are kept in the dark. So
Not like, sure, everybody's fine. Right?
The world's coming undone. This is the best they can do.
Hey, loosen up. Gotta make the most of this. Right?
I knew we'd be saying goodbye soon. Better to do it with a smile. The Pompous Sancta Parade. A pageant commemorating the war between Cocoon and Pulse.
The show is starting. Look.
It's party time, little lady!
Siren. Ifrit.
Here comes the attack from Pulse.
With trusty blade and Balsi's aid, I will defend Cocoon! To battle! You dare oppose me? I will fulfill my focus!
Ramu, I believe.
Ragnarok!
Balsi grant me strength!
Balfour.
Whoa. Hey.
Sometimes I had to wonder, could our deaths have brought back peace?
Get your own carbuncle.
I'll let you decide. Just keep on smiling.
I know. A Nautilus Park Day. With Sazh.
Yeah, but should we really be playing around?
Forget about that heavy stuff for a while. And maybe this will just fade away.
Okay.
Great. Let's roll.
Yeah.
So this is the City of Dreams?
Mm-hmm. There's actually not a lot of treasure to get in this area. Well, keep up.
Well, just follow the crowd. They're all headed to the park anyway. Hey, no cut.
So, we came from there.
I'm gonna win this time.
There's... Oh, here's the...
Can you believe that?
Carbuncle's
You
so
can feel the rage.
adorable. I want to get
Last time I was here, the person in front of me bought the last one.
Boo.
Come on, let's go. I feel good about the carols. What's in Nautilus Park anyway?
It's a huge amusement park built by the Sanctum. Bet they never expected to see visitors.
So, is this place special?
I promised Dodge. I was gonna bring him someday. Hope I can at least tell him about it.
You'll get the chance.
Maybe. I do know where they're keeping him.
Can I come with you?
Sure. More the merrier. What about you? You got someone special out there?
Special? No.
Really? Now that is kind of sad.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm kidding. I didn't mean to upset you.
Well, I'm just fine. Thank you. I wanted to tell him everything, but I couldn't. Not until the time was right.
Excuses again. So here we go. Really, there's just.
Ooh, they're so tiny. Are we allowed to pet them? Look at these woolly little things. I just want to squeeze them till they pop.
That's creepy. They're kind of cute until they open their mouths, and then you're kind of like, oh, that's a little creepy. So if you want to go back to the starting area, if you wanted to, you could board this one. But we're supposed to board oops, this one. To Nautilus Park, yes. Oh my goodness. Allergies are wrecking me and everyone I know.
Oh, I thought I smelled something. That's Chocobo, isn't it?
Yep. Chocobos.
Welcome to Nautilus, the city of dreams.
So, this is the first area where treasures start popping up.
Somebody's excited.
Yeah. Hey, you can make some new friends.
Dodge is crazy about chocobos. He really wanted to come
Let's look around.
here. Indeed. And in we go.
Before we get too far out, there is...
The toilet's
my
just like
gosh.
the real thing. Hey, I saw this one at the parade.
Yep. These little guys are cute. There is a treasure chest over here.
Look at those big curly eyelashes. Hey there.
Tuft of Phoenix down. These chocobos are prettier, I guess, than the ones found on Grand Pulse, I suppose. But look at those claws. Anyway. So from here...
Oh. Woo. The smell. Glad I don't work here.
The smell reminded me of home, the wilderness of Pulse.
Hey, come back here.
The Chocobo Chick has taken wing. Find where the fugitive fledgling is hiding. Could not have gotten far yet. Ready, set, go! There is a treasure over here, I think. At least I thought there was. Maybe it has not popped yet. Maybe we gotta find the Chocobo first, I guess.
Find that rascal.
First one is, you can see him over here in this cluster of lambs. I guess they're lambs. So he flies over in the direction of the stall.
Did we always sell these toys?
There we go.
Did we always sell these toys?
Okay. Then you flew in this direction. Huh? Over by the fountain. It's funny to think that a chocobo starts off that small in this game. I would say... Oh, and the last but not least, he's over here. In the case of most large birds, like chocobos, at least... Ah, there we go. Hooray! We get a star pendant. Woo. The star pendant, I believe... Yeah, poison resistance. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. So, what I was saying was, you know, like, things like ostriches and emus and all that, you know, they're relatives, those large birds. I would assume that that is what, you know, the chocobo are technically based off of. And so you would imagine that they would lay an egg probably the size of this lamb. And therefore the chocobo should be roughly the size of this lamb. Maybe smaller than the lamb. That's kind of be a big egg to pass. Although, the kiwi bird... the kiwi bird on Kiwi Island is also related to ostriches, and it has to move its organs and bones in order to lay an egg. Yeah, it's literally like 2/3 the size of its body. Yeah, it's crazy. Anyway. So we go down the path. We have a save point here. That should be an indicator for you that there is something to come. But I don't think... Yeah, there's not a boss or anything, so we can just keep moving. Hello, chocobos.
Part of the gang already.
Always good to be among friends.
The fun times are doubled, and your worries feel far away.
And nothing ever seems as scary when you have someone to share it with.
Yeah. Ooh. You're still number one, of course.
Of course. Thanks, Vanille. Now, when I see Dodge, I can tell him about the chocobos. He's being held by the military.
Psycho, you mean?
Yeah, since he's a cocoon Lassie. They're running tests. They're trying to figure out his focus. I'm turning myself in. I know they execute Lassie, but hey, they're not total monsters. They'll listen to a final request. They'll have to. Before the end, I want to talk to Dodge one last time. I want to tell him about these chocobos. I want to tell him about everything I've seen.
But wait, Sazh!
Listen, I don't want you to worry. You're not part of this. You'll have plenty of time to split before I surrender.
That's not what I meant.
I'm sorry, Vanille. I'm tired of all this running.
But you can't. What about Dodge? It's a lessee because of someone from Pulse. You can't give up without getting revenge. I know who it is. I know who's responsible for the accident. The accident at Uriday.
Then tell me.
The lessee who ruined your life was...
Soldiers? Where'd they come from? Get out of here, Vanille!
They always find you in the end.
We surrender, they'll kill us.
Yes, we're not going to do that. There's nothing here except this fight.
We have to get out of here.
I don't know that we can actually... Oh, maybe. Go around this way. Nope. I was hoping... Dang it. Oh well. I mean, these guys aren't particularly hard to deal with, so... Ah, perfect. Next up we have these... Oh, I can't even tell what's front. Okay, I think the round part is their front. So, I mean, these guys don't cause much of a problem. Yeah. Word Metadroids. These are the Spica Defenders, which are so augment maintenance, slightly extends the duration of offensive buffs. Okay, that's not bad. Drops his strength just below 1,000. That's not too terrible. Increases his magic. We'll stick with the Procyon still for now. What is that noise? Is it just this?
We're always gonna be on the run. We're lessee.
That is true. Nothing there. And there's ward droids. Should be a preemptive. Yeah. And he is protecting the Guardian Armlet. Or amulet, rather. Which does... what exactly? Cast Protect when HP is low, but only functions once per battle. So the, whatchamacallit, the accessories that cast, like, a buff at the beginning or at, like, when HP is critical, those don't last nearly as long as if you cast them yourself in battle. So, just so you are aware. Now, if you're gonna grind, this is the only place to really do that. And once you pass the save point, there's not really an opportunity. Oh, don't forget to open the chest for a healer's staff, which is gonna be Vanille's. Lowers magic, increases strength, but improves cure. Slightly enhances the restorative effects of cure spells. That's all cure spells. So if you have her being predominantly medic, it's not a bad idea to put that on. But since there's no easy way to, like, restart the zone, you basically just have to go back down. And I believe... yeah. Basically just fight through the enemies as they go down. So, like, down here you can see there's an Orion with a thing, and then the few soldiers out there. I don't believe that the soldiers out there are 6. I think from here on out there are just a group of 4. But yeah, I don't really see the need to grind. So let's just progress our story and be done with this little area. I wasn't a fan of this area per se, but yeah. For the next one, we are going to want a Saboteur. So we'll stick with Tide Turner. We would like to get Imperil on the bad guy. That we are about to face.
Not going down that easy.
So, this is the Midlight Reaper. We are definitely going to Libra. And we'll go ahead and, yeah, auto support. Vanille.
Game on.
Sazh. I am also gonna have to check. Alright, let's see. Let's do One Piece. So he's got Imperil and oh, there we go. Oh, please. 53 seconds. Blah. The Motherlode. That is a new shop.
Daddy, I found you.
Huh?
Daddy, got you.
Dodge, why are you here?
Because you promised.
But how did you get here? Dodge! Wait! Come back! Dodge! Not you. Not you, Dodge.
The capture of undesirables. It seems that was your son's focus. Dodge fulfilled it admirably and served Cocoon in the process. You should be proud of him. Mr. Catsroy. Dodge was a great help. He could sense power of Pulse origin. That let us monitor you. Words can't express our gratitude. The data he provided on enemyless sea was invaluable. And speaking of gratitude, we enhanced the surveillance footage from the energy plant. Those are the pulseless sea behind what happened.
We got close to a cocoon fal'Cie.
The picture's a little grainy, but I'm sure you recognize that one.
I can't
You've spent
remember
so
any-
much time together.
Fang, let's go. What's our focus even matter?
What's it matter? You want to be a monster?
I just...
Keep your chin up. We know the part that matters. Right? We are enemies of Cocoon. Know what I say? Play the part and raise some hell. Might jumpstart our memories.
What?
The fal'Cie. Let's smash it.
Who are you? Huh? Daddy!
is the one who stole your son. Hold. Shall we finish the job? Or would you prefer to?
Colonel Nabat, what now?
Follow them and observe. How often do Lassie kill their own?
Psycho. I think what's interesting about like Dodge turning to crystal there is, on top of all of, you know, everything that's happened, you know, the crystal itself looks different than like when Sarah was crystal. So it's like, it's more than just like the brand. It's like each Lassie or each Fal'Cie has their own kind of thing, and each Lassie is treated differently given on where they are. And I think that's an interesting touch. But anyway. So Sazh is by himself for the moment, but not forever. More heavy story coming our way.
Why did I even try to run? What was waiting wasn't something I could change.
You are cold-blooded. Lying so people would trust you. Using them as shields. How many you gotta drag down with you?
I'm
A coward and a killer. The people you use don't get to live. Why should you? Tired of living with guilt? Then die with it. Vanille.
My name is Vanille. I'm a Lassie from Grand Pulse. And to everyone on Cocoon, evil. Shoot me for your son.
Don't you even! You think you die, and that's that? Hmm? You think you die and everything will be sugar and rainbows?
Then what can I do? What do you want from me? If I can't live or die, what do you want me to do?
Don't ask me. You figure it out.
I don't know.
Neither do I. It's over. There's nothing to do. Shooting you won't help. Neither will living.
Do you fine. You want me? Come and get me!
Brunhilde. Alright, so we're gonna switch to Tide Turner. And we want haste, obviously, on each of us. Vanille. Then we also want vigilance. Where's vigilance? Vigilance. Am I blind? I am. Vigilance. And... okay. Repeat on Vanille. Alright. Then we'll go to Slash and Burn. Let's back to Tide Turner. We're gonna do End Fire, right? No, that's... we want to do Bar Fire on myself. And then repeat on Vanille.
Oh, getting serious now.
This is not going my way. Actually, let's do Libra. I mean, there's nothing. This is the thing. They say use Libra to get an idea of what to do, and they don't. Okay. Alright, let's go to dual casting. There we go. So, magic drives that up. There we go.
That's right. Let's do it.
Got the Brunhilde Idolith and an ATB segment.
Can be excused. Shooting kids ain't one.
Kindness like his, you don't forget.
is enough.
What? Yeah, so suicide in a Final Fantasy. Certainly a little extreme.
Do be careful with those. For every task, there's a perfect tool.
All of Cocoon was against us.
Beach.
With us dead, they were sure everything would go back. Back to the way it was before.
Rude. So rude. Would you like to save the game? Yes. Very short chapter. Chapter 8.
There she is, the Palamisia, pride of the Sanctum Sky Fleet. This mighty flagship currently serves as a prison for the Lassie apprehended in Nautilus.
It's always impressive that they build these massive skyships. The Lindblum, Sanctum Guardian Corps.
The Lassie will face official sentencing upon the convoy's arrival in the capital.
So what's with the freak show? So the Primarch can stand in judgment of the villainous Lassie, with their execution as the climax. The people will cheer their demise, and Fal'Cie Dominion will be undisputed.
All part of the plan.
Yes, but it also presents an opportunity.
In a display of unwavering dedication to duty, the Primarch himself has boarded the Palamisia and focused his personal attention on resolving the Pulse crisis.
They're baiting us, trying to draw us out.
Bait, huh?
Yeah, that's right. Here are your friends. Come and get them.
Well, if they're daring us to mount a rescue, I'll take that action. All in.
Alrighty, bets are on the table. We leave when you're ready. I'll be standing by.
Instrument of Wrath took the fight to the enemy's door. So yeah, there's I don't think there's anything in this area actually. Yeah, nope.
More time for us too. The Sanctum's going down.
I guess we could talk to each person.
The Psycom fleet has us under surveillance. While we're busy watching the Lindblum, you slip aboard the Palamisia. The time is right. Our brigade will launch an all-out assault to back you up. Sergeant Farron, it is essential that you capture the Primarch alive. We need his testimony to convince the people of the Sanctum's true nature. Once people learn of the Fal'Cie deception, it should ease some of this Pulsian panic. With luck, we can avoid the loss of any more civilian lives in the name of this Lassie hunt. The Sanctum has raised its citizens like livestock under the orders of the Fal'Cie Eater. That all ends today. We will topple the Sanctum and hand the reins of government to the people. This is a battle to wrest control from the Fal'Cie and win Cocoon its freedom.
It's interesting though, if that is the case,
The
like,
SciComm fleet has us under surveillance.
yes.
While they're busy watching the wind blow, you slip aboard the Palamisia. The time is right. Our brigade will launch an all-out assault to back you up.
Here's the thing though, if you attempt to overthrow the government, which is, by your own admission, under the control of the fal'Cie, then wouldn't they just turn people into l'Cie to fight you?
Rescuing Sazh and Vanille is our top priority. You gotta play it smart this time. Charging in without a plan. Listen to me talking strategy.
Yep.
Guy's a sorry excuse for a Primarch. Probably just does whatever the fal'Cie tell him to. There's no way we're losing to a poser like him. Reigns wants to take Cocoon back from the fal'Cie. That's why I decided to back him up on all this. This plan works out. I'll be doing what Sarah wanted too. Rescuing Sazh and Vanille. You gotta play it smart.
Yeah. Alright, Hope.
Dad's all right. Another cavalry unit rescued him and moved him somewhere safe.
Oh, okay,
I
cool.
kinda wish I could talk to him, but I guess I have to make my own choices now. The Sanctum's supposed to be responsible for ensuring the future of Cocoon. At least that's what I learned in school. I guess in a way they do. It's just that they're ensuring the fal'Cie's future, not ours.
But to what end? Like,
Looks like
what
I ended
are
up
the
in a battle
fal'Cie?
against the Sanctum after all. I guess I'm fighting for a different reason now, though. It's not about revenge anymore.
Fair enough.
But Dad's all right. Another cavalry. Kinda wish I could talk to him.
Yeah, I guess the thing is, again, it's like, what
Let's get this show on
is the point of the fal'Cie?
And I'll be damned if I'm just gonna stand around while she's in trouble. I'm not kidding when I say the world can burn if that's what it takes to save Vanille. You've got to get in there and take this Daisley guy down. That'll pay Reigns back for helping us out, and be one in the eye for the Sanctum. Their reward for trying to kill us. So Reigns is Brigadier General, and you're a sergeant? What's with the whole ranking system anyway? You Cocoon folks sure like your rules and regulations. Explains why you've put up with the Sanctum's nonsense for so long.
Well, I mean, we won against Grand Pulse, so I guess it goes to show.
Finally. I'm not kidding when I say you've got to get it.
Yeah. Alright, oh, I guess... let's just move on, shall we?
Once we take off, there's no turning back.
Yes.
This baby back here is a SciComm vessel. It'll deliver you to the Palamisia.
Oh, we're cargo now?
A parting gift to our rotting government. Take those SciComm guys apart.
And we're supposed to take on all of them? I think the whole division's on board.
I don't care how many lackeys they've got. Bring them on. Vanille's in there.
I'm sure she's fine. Vanille's tougher than I could ever be.
Hope, are you scared?
Yeah, I'm terrified. But I'll be okay. Because I have you, and this guy, and Fang. We're all in this mess. We gotta stick together.
Right. Enough with the bonding. It's go time.
What do you mean, this guy?
We didn't expect to see you here in person, Your Eminence.
This crisis threatens the entirety of Cocoon, my child. You agree that standing at the fore is a leader's charge.
Wholeheartedly.
It also affords a splendid view of the impending execution.
He's a little too happy about that.
Stand by. Verifying identification code.
You let me land this bird or I'll crash her into your ass.
Code verified. You're free to dock. About damn time. All clear. Welcome aboard.
Again, really cool. The Palamisia, Sanctum Sky Fleet.
Code red, repeat. Code red. Attention all crew, this is not a drill. Code red.
All right. Let's tear him up.
We're here for Vanille and Sazh. Stay focused.
Okay, so we haven't done some raiders and infiltrators. Okay, so we will go ahead and use Libra. And that gives us next to nothing. Cool. So again, infiltrators have a lot less health. Got 2 credit chips.
Looks like they want to play.
No kidding. So where to?
Right up there.
Alright,
Don't remember inviting you.
before we get too out of sorts,
I'll make short work of you.
let's go to the shop, see what we got. Okay, so Unicorn Mart has been upgraded. We now have painkillers, remove pain from an ally, and the mallet removes fog from an enemy or from an ally. And then we've got B&W Outfitters, Titanium Bangle, Brawler's Wristband, Shaman Mark, and a Glass Orb, which resists slow. I guess I have the Star Pendant. Then the Mother Load. So this gives the catalysts. As you can see, these are quite expensive. And then Lenore's Garage. We get liquid crystal lenses, epicyclic gear, ring joint, and a crankshaft. So that's all components. And then since we are between whatchamacallit, let's finish with these couple of data logs. Locales, Nautilus Park. Nautilus Park is the crown jewel of the sanctum-built City of Dreams. It houses numerous attractions, constructed with the latest technology, but the true stars of the park are the chocobos and sheep found in the family-friendly petting zoo. With the wilds of Cocoon crawling with all manner of vicious beasts, people find the presence of the docile park animals to be a rare and reassuring change. In Cocoon Society. Nautilus Security Regiment. The Guardian Corps unit is responsible for maintaining security in Nautilus, the popular City of Dreams. With a fun-filled amusement park requiring little supervision, the Nautilus Security Regiment spends much of its time practicing combat maneuvers. The regiment's highly trained soldiers are often deployed in support of SciComm operations, and many of its members joined the sweep team searching for fugitive Lassie in the Vile Peaks. The Pompa Sancta. This festive nighttime dance parade depicts the events of the War of Transgression in a stylish and dazzling display of pageantry. Held in Nautilus, the production portrays Cocoon Fal'Cie as Eidolons, who combine their powers with those of flamboyant Sanctum Lassie in order to overthrow the villainous Lassie of Pulse. In the show's dramatic finale, a Pulse Lassie transforms into an abomination reminiscent of Ragnarok before finally being slain by a righteous Lassie from Cocoon. Chocobos. And then we also have the Palamecia, the flagship of the Sanctum Skyfleet. This imposing craft is an anti-pulse juggernaut. Built using the latest in military technology, the Palamecia bristles with powerful weaponry, and its multiple decks hold several dozen warships, as well as hundreds of crew members. During the Purge, the Palamecia transported the entire Pulse vestige to the Hanging Edge. Interesting. Interesting. Alright. Well, no point.
Let's get this over with.
Techniques. We'll do Libra on the Infiltrator. So, yeah, nothing. Really? Cool.
That's how it's done.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure Hope could do that. Bet. Equipment-wise, we probably don't need the spark rings for now. Yeah, why not? Aurora scarves. I'm just gonna give him that. Auto haste is always nice. And then we'll go ahead and give her a growth egg. Alright, so we've got that. I'm guessing we just go this way. Oh, activate. Nice. And into the ship we go. Yeah. Come on, Hope. Jump 40 feet in the air.
Any day now.
Any day now. If you want to lead, Fang, you're more than welcome to. And by that I mean shush. Digital circuits. ×4.
Something bad's waiting for us.
Don't say that. I mean, we know it, but you didn't have to say it out loud. Yeah, that's not dizzying.
Won't be going back that way.
We'll find another route.
Way ahead of you. See that?
Let's go.
Before we get blown off.
Don't go getting blown away now.
Yeah. Gotta go this way. Because there is a treasure chest. Who builds scaffolding like this?
I can barely see the top.
Yep. Dang it. These guys are fast. Deck drone.
That's how it's done.
Need to build up some TP before I go casting Libra some more. This is a Millerite. A nugget. And also, like, how does this stay afloat? You know? Aww. There would have to be an aerial jerk face. Not much point.
Nothing I can't handle.
Let's get rid of the dragon.
As if there was any doubt.
Not even Lassie could survive a fall from up here.
Nice. Preemptive strikes are always better.
Got ships parked here. Maybe we can use them.
Seriously?
Let's get this over with.
Out 3 incentive chips. Those can also be sold for moolahs. I don't think there's anything below. No. Keep moving. Onward. There should be like one more chest out here. Yep, there it is. Or would you go up there? Yeah. Ah. Okay. Weak to fire and ice. We get digital circuits and silicone oil from them. Nice. We're back up to some TP. Not that we need it at the moment. This sucks. Now, the thing we want to be careful about is these drones do have a like electro kick, but it's a lot spicier than the other watch drones that we've encountered. And as you can see, this is also an excellent place to do some grinding. Some silicone oil. I think we're gonna get ambushed here by a bunch of whatchamacallit, the Psychom Dragoons. Yeah, even without the growth eggs, this is an excellent place to grind. Simply because all you have to do is walk back. If you look at the edge and look down, you might even be able to see. Oh, they haven't respawned. Or they might be not rendering. I think actually, no, I lied. You have to, yep. You have to go inside, but you go one deck over and then you can come back out and all the enemies will have respawned. So you can literally just circle through. I saw something over there. I mean, I saw the beautiful clouds. Oh, I did see. Oh, that's just a ship. I thought there was like something flying over this way. That's okay. You can look down and see the internal areas of Cocoon that we're flying over. Very, very pretty. Again, don't let anybody say that this game ain't absolutely gorgeous, because it is, to this day, absolutely gorgeous.
Sazh?
Yay, he's not dead.
Why can't I do it? I got no reason to keep living. I can't even kill you.
Freeze! Take him!
You should be proud. Your son's a hero. The boy who saved Cocoon. We'll erect a memorial in Eden and put his crystal on display.
A memorial? He's a little boy!
As the son of a pulseless sea, he would have lived in shame and misery. Isn't it better he be treated with reverence as a monument to sacrifice? The next time your eyes open will be the last.
Bleach.
I'm pathetic.
That's my life. I'm the one who lied to everyone.
Forget it. You can't change what's done.
But if I just told the truth...
Now. I've been thinking. You woke up from being a crystal once. Well, that means Dodge will wake up one day too, right? What was it like? I mean, how did it happen? You were done with your focus, right?
I was chosen. I was made into a lassie to fight against Cocoon. It happened back on Grand Pulse, hundreds of years ago. We finished our focus, and we fell into a long crystal sleep.
Day 1. Bodum. The Pulse Falsi.
Bang! We woke up on Cocoon to the start of a new focus. Fang, she'd forgotten everything. And for me, just the thought of hurting people again. It was too much. So I lied. I played dumb, said I'd lost my memory. I wanted to escape my fate as a lassie. And ever since then, I've been running away from it.
Let us through! Block our way, you die!
You
trying to get him angry?
Yeah, I thought maybe they'd run. There's been enough blood spilled.
You thought they'd run? Let me refresh your memory. Those soldiers think they're protecting Cocoon from Lassie. The Fal'Cie have them all brainwashed.
Fal'Cie, I have had it. We cannot let this go on. Attention all crew. Code green. Repeat. Code green. Security forces stand by. Hostile forces on board. Code green.
So many codes.
Okay.
Alrighty, let's see. We got a save point if we need it.
You're not getting me.
I guess today. Yeah, I don't have my. Medic, synergist, saboteur. Just in the off chance. And then I mean, Relentless Assault's probably going to be all we need. Yeah, these guys don't have any vulnerabilities, which kind of sucks. Go ahead and do the infiltrators first. Since they have mana drive cure. The Psycom Huntress. They have halved damages, and they use status enhancements, so definitely want to go after the Huntress.
Target's a target. And I was just getting started.
Maybe it's time to look for another route.
Really? Alright, fine.
And I was just getting started.
Adjusting. Alright. These guys are my problem. If you continue on this way... Where are we? Yeah, if you continue on this way, it leads back to where we landed the ship. That little circular zone. So, there's no real point in going that way. So we'll head over here and hit the treasure chest for, I believe this is the lifesaver? Yes. Nope. Which improves raise, but at the cost of both strength and magic. Slightly boosts HP restored to allies raised. I don't really see a point to that, honestly. So, but you never know. Now, this one is gonna be kind of annoying. So, first things first, I would get rid of the infiltrator. And then focus on the huntresses. Credit chips, nice, nice. And then, nope. We have this lovely guy. Suppose we could run past you, can we? We can.
Exciting, isn't it?
Here we've got the Ember Ring. Oh, wow. Alright. Did not know that we could do that.
Hardly worth the effort.
I just have to deal with this ridiculous alarm the whole time.
You know what to do.
Alright, I'm going after the huntresses. Because they are annoying. Alright. This is also another place. Again, everything in this area is pretty, not gonna say easy, but good, you know, fodder, so to speak. Might be able to, nope. Raiders first, because we don't want their mana drives going off. We can avoid it. Now we can focus on the Viking. He is immune to fire, but weak to lightning and water. And we have his vitals. Yeah. The one thing I will say that doesn't make a ton of sense is the fact that Libra really doesn't give that much information. It's kind of sad. I think in my first playthrough I really only used it on bosses. Because even then, it's not, like, supremely effective at telling you everything. But at least gives you a little bit. Infiltrators are annoying. Low HP, let's get rid of those first. Especially since they have a Cura mana drive, which we don't want to deal with. So.
Let's keep this up.
You got it. More huntresses. If you are having difficulty with these guys, throwing out Fang as a saboteur to kind of undo some of their buffs is probably your best bet. Might also need a medic in the party. Really?
Nothing I can't handle.
As if there was any doubt.
All of them are infiltrators.
Things are about to get
Not gonna turn around for me. Fine.
This'll be interesting.
Again, the huntresses are the more dangerous. Oop. There we go.
Let's keep this up.
Yeah, that went on a little long. That's alright. Intruder alert, intruder alert. Shut up. This is the Pandoran Spear, which is an upgrade for Fang. This probably extends... Yep, extends debilitation, so slightly boosts the success rate of debilitation abilities. So increases her magic, but not so much her strength, and it's quite a massive strength drop. And I'm actually gonna switch back to the bladed lance.
Attention all crew, code green. Repeat, code green. Security forces stand by. Hostile forces on board, code green.
Get up! You're being moved. On your feet, scum! You too!
Alright, time to split. Not run. There's a difference.
Gotcha.
Let's go.
Huh. So now we switch to Sazh and Vanille.
Do I deserve to escape?
What? You'd rather die?
What?
Because that's gotta scare you. Scares me. Scares me so much. I think I might die of fright. So, I'll push myself to live even harder. I can just imagine Dodge laughing at me talking this nonsense. Right now, I'd do anything to see that smile. Stay positive, right?
I do like Sazh. I feel like he's probably like he probably has the least like character development. Yes, I'm talking Vanille. I'd say that he has some of the least character development, but just because he has the least character development, it's because he's already, you know, he's a grown-up. He's an adult. He's already kind of dealt with stuff. Obviously, like, he had a wife at one point. We don't know what happened to her. God, just Flanators? That's not a Flanator. Alright, when you turn around, I'm gonna go smack at you. Oh, well. So much for that. We're still gonna go after the Flanator. No healing, thank you. Flanborg. I don't know. What are you talking about? It is a... doorway thing. Oh. We'll look at the map. Just make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay. So. Yeah.
Why do they always have to make these things more complicated than they need to be?
Perfect. Down this way. Turn around. You don't need your ugly tube eyes looking at me. Perfect.
Did you see that coming?
He does have a brother. Okay. Just making sure. And this is the royal armlet, which does what exactly? Increases both physical and magical resistance by 5, and the ember ring we picked up increases fire resistance by 20. Alright, so there's one more treasure chest up ahead, but we still got this Flanator that we, or this Flanborg that we didn't take care of. And we're gonna go ahead and just kill him real quick. Leave no enemy behind. Goodbye. Ah, the sweet, sweet CP. And that caused those guys to respawn. So again, plenty of respawning enemies. So it's a great place to farm. Yeah, you turn around. Yeah. Oh, really? That's all right. Up here, we have a treasure chest
This thing's gonna keep
with some murky ooze. We just hit this to move on. You could go and kill that, but why?
Code purple. I repeat, code purple.
Oh.
Security breach. All units on alert. Code purple.
Looks like we ain't the only ones cleaning house. Could be Lucy.
Could be Fang. Come on, let's hurry.
Let's go get rescued.
No, not this time. For once in my life, I am going to save her.
All right, now you're talking. Let's go.
So many colors. Code green, code blue, code purple.
Code purple. I repeat, code purple. Security breach. All units on alert. Code purple.
All these colors. What's it mean?
We're doing our job. Making a lot of SciComm guys nervous.
Yeah.
Who are they fighting?
Vanille.
Oh, back to this group.
Let's hurry it up. Vanille's waiting.
Okay.
It's not even time to catch your breath.
Where are we? Okay. Oh, I was hoping we'd get away from this. I don't suppose we can turn off the music. No. That is unfortunate. That alarm just drives me insane. Okay, so we've got treasures to find in here. Of course there is. But which way? How many of these are you? Oh, 3 of you. Oh, well that's a lot. That's the nice thing about launching an enemy. As long as you can manage to juggle them in the air, they will stay in the air. Alright.
Hardly worth the effort.
I don't know. Nearly 2,000 CP. So there's one on each side. Essentially, oh god. Directly on each side. Yeah, you guys turn around. Go back to your stations. Vested soldiers. Drive Cura, not a fan.
Target's a target.
Alright. So, treasure chest. Whichever is pain dampener. That is a obviously an accessory that I'm assuming, yeah, increases pain resistance by 30%. Nice. I see. Okay, there's a treasure chest. Oh, there's two treasure chests. One on either side in front of that main thing. Where's our exit? Okay, so the exit is next on our cross section. But I think we're gonna... I did not even notice that there was a bridge here. You can tell how well I pay attention to maps. Now, does that include the stupid shelled guy? Or it doesn't? No, that's fine. Goodbye. Shell monster, or actually, it looks like we can get past the Vikings over here. Perfect. Now there's Vespid soldiers.
You know what to do.
Kill them with impunity.
No problem.
Ah, rhodochrosite. And this stupid thing. I would like to fight.
We can win if we stay focused.
Yep, but we're gonna use Libra. Yeah, photon burst. Honestly, if you can avoid these guys, it's probably better. They are very, very weak once they are staggered, though. So that's the thing. I wanted to make sure that we got the Libra information for killing it and stuff. Blah, blah, blah. Alright. Now then, on the opposite side... Oh, let's go over this way. Should be... Yes, another chest. With a perfect conductor. And then... where else? I think that's the way out, right? Yes, that's the way out. But there's a treasure chest over there. So... do we want path of least resistance? Easy. Huntress. Dead first. So, we go that way, there's nobody, but this way, there's also nobody. And we have to deal with, looks like one guy walking, maybe two. As soon as you turn around.
On your toes.
Raiders. And then the Thermodon. We should be able to take care of you. Yeah. Super weak after they're staggered, so. Excellent. That means that there's nothing defending this treasure chest. Which means we should be able to just go right on up and grab the last thing in this room. Which is the white cape. And, well, the white cape does what exactly? Increases fog resistance by 30%. I think fog is like magic down and pain is physical down. Now, yes, that is the way to the exit, but that is through 3 Vikings. And we got all 4 treasure chests, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yes. So ideally, this one closest to us would be turned around, and all of them would be turned away from us at the same time. So hopefully coming up here. Maybe. Did we do it? Yeah! Turn around so we can stagger you and make you regret ever knowing. not gonna get a great score for this one. That's okay. And oh, just die already. Yeah, you don't want that thermal discharge to go off. But we still managed it. Alright. Now we just walk right by that scale beast and be on our way. And now we should go back to Sazh and Vanille, I think.
Colonel, we've lost the intruders.
That means we're code yellow. No, wait. Code blue? If we were orange, that would mean...
The escapees made it through! They're entering the engine room!
No! Damn the sea!
Intruders located! They're on the weather deck, starboard side.
Make it rain!
Desperate times demand flexibility. Code white.
What does that mean?
How is that? What's going on?
Power is down. That doesn't sound good. Alright, now then, from here, there are 2 treasure chests in this room, and a whole bunch of flans. Oh, yeah.
Not bad.
There's... Come on, you. Turn around. Don't walk into me. There we go. Oh, what? Well, fine. See that way. Some enemies can't be, like, preemptively strike. If you go after them directly. So, segmented carapaces there. There is those Vespid soldiers and one of those stupid segmented, those, what are they called? Thermodons over there that I would prefer not to deal with. So we're just gonna go over here and grab this. A tuft of phoenix down. And so that's the way out, so we'll have to face one of them. And then we've also got this one up here with these Vespid soldiers. I don't know if we can maybe get... Thinking not. Oh. I would definitely go after the Thermodon. Not too bad. Not the most graceful fight, but still 5 stars. And then there's just a couple flans over there. Flans there. I'll probably be able to get a nice preemptive right here. Perfect. Alright, now, is there any other bad guys over there? Yeah, a couple Flanitors. Oh, and they're already respawned? Yeah, no, we're not doing that anymore. This is gonna be kind of a challenge. But that's okay. I think what we will do is while we are doing this, we'll switch to Tide Turner and cast Haste on ourselves. Protect. Give her faith. Back we go here. Make this a little bit easier. Should stagger him before Photon Burst, and then obliterate him. Perfect. 0 stars. Well, excuse me. Princess.
Well, isn't this great?
Oh, come on.
We got this, Vanille. Leave it to me.
Let's just get you staggered. I thought we did pretty good in that battle. Meanwhile,
The wind, it's dying down.
Yeah, it's stopping. And we're decelerating. They up to something?
I don't suppose it could just be, I don't know, good luck?
That looks a lot more like bad luck.
You got a point.
Not to me. That we can do something about.
but before we do, turn
Turn
around.
the tables.
No. No. Yeah, preempted. Awesome.
No problem.
This is Whistlewind Scarf, which I want to say is going to give you, yeah, charges a single ATB agent prior to battle. So you start with one full segment when you first get into battle. Not bad. It's good earlier on, but it kind of loses its overall usefulness. Luckily for us, these guys don't have that great a whatchamacallit, visual range, so fairly easy to slaughter them. Okay, now
Feet stop working?
no, I'm waiting for them to turn around.
Let's get this over with. Easy.
Indeed. Ugh. That was a preemptive strike for sure. But that's okay. Now then, gonna just find a way.
As long as I stay focused.
So, yes, there are flyers, but we just want to get over here to this. Are you just not paying attention? I mean, fine by me. By all means, Dragoons. Go down that much easier. Fine by me. Ho ho ho, yes. Alright. Did all that so that we can grab this, which is the perfect conductor. And now we get into a point where it's like, do we need to do every battle? We don't technically need to. But it would be fun. Oh, of course you turn around as soon as I show up. Fine. Let's go this way. Boo.
We can win if we stay focused.
I mean, we'll win no matter what. Just some of these battles might take a little longer than that.
No problem.
Indeed. 4 stars, not too bad. There we go. Over here. And then we... Jeez, that's a lot of amenities. And there's literally no no treasures in this area. And you're just staring us down, so that's fun. So we go here. Can we perhaps get you? Yeah.
Target's a target. As if there was any doubt.
These aren't worth as much CP, and since there isn't a treasure chest over there, I am inclined not to deal with them. These guys are moving a lot more erratically, though.
Let's get this over with. As if there was any doubt.
Okay. Now we have a save, and there are quite a few treasure chests left. Well, 3. There are 3 treasure chests left. 1 we have to defeat these dragoons for.
Nothing I can't handle.
Yeah. And this is Barbed Tails. Now this next area has, see that thing that just came up and is like blasting. We have to go down on that far end and then weave ourselves around to get to a treasure chest. I think at least one, and then there's another one way off in the corner over there. Easy peasy. Now. Can we get over there? Yeah, I think we can.
Look around.
Nope. Come on, guys, turn around. Turn around, let me get a preemptive strike on you. You turned around. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Alrighty. Next. So we can go around here. I forget where we have to go actually. Well, maybe we don't need to. We can go. Yes. And we just have to wait for you to go down. To just weave our way. There's a treasure chest somewhere. There it is. Now. Perfect. Bunch of flying jerks. Yeah.
Keep your mind on the battle.
Staggered. Now we juggle. Four stars, not too bad. Alright, so that was those guys. Technically, we've got that battle over there and this one over here. And that is it. Before, I believe, a boss fight. So I'll go ahead and do these last two battles just to make absolutely sure we have everything. Because it's not a completionist walkthrough if you don't get everything. At least the alarm music is gone.
Be ready for the next fight.
You know, I get it. It's like, oh, you're intruders. It's an alarm. Yeah, I get it. I do. But, like, come on. We really don't need that much. It's a little extra. Spark ring. And now we're going to go up against you. Aww. That's okay. The respites don't take very long, so... Goodbye.
Easy.
Indeed. Alright. And now it's just over here to the boss. Now I don't exactly remember if this guy has any... Yeah, so we actually want to equip everybody with actually we don't need the growth egg for that because I don't think it changes the seed. Well, it should still double the seed. We're gonna leave. What's this? Let's get rid of this. We're gonna do the spark ring. Pretty much everybody. Let's see, spark ring. Spark ring. And what's this do? That's not really worth it. Spark. Did I skip it? Yeah, spark ring. Excellent. Alright, now get rid of these gozos.
You know what to do. Hardly worth the effort.
Yeah. Alright. Now, as far as paradigm goes, we're going to switch to bully.
Makes us lucky. Because when we kill it, we're one step closer to Vanille. How's that? Well, when you put it that way.
Alright. Techniques, Libra. So, absorbs lightning, halves wind, halves physical damage. Okay, we've slowed you. Come on. There we go. What did we want? Let's see. Good enough. Let's go to his relentless assault. Blah, 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 blah. So just like the Garuda that we fought all the way back in like chapter, what, 3 or 4. This guy is going to have a second form.
Another one!
One big fat stroke of luck after another. I'm so happy I could cry.
Yeah.
Tease us, will ya?
Come down here!
Vanille!
There you are.
Miss me? You, the monster!
Not you, the monster! The grin on the opposite side is the thing that's really just like, oh, that's, yeah, that's just really. Do we get any more information? No. None, in fact. Cool. Except now he's going to use a lot more lightning attacks. So we're going to wait till he gets slowed. And cursed. There's cursed. Do we get some imperil? That'd be nice. There we go. Bloodless assault. Let's do some damage. And we're done. Still only 3 stars, but we got the Blessed Talisman.
Vanille!
Bang!
You've still got time.
Bang! There's something I need to tell you.
Making me worry like that. We'll talk later, Missy.
What's wrong?
Huh? Oh, nothing. Nothing. What's on the agenda?
Toppling the sanctum?
No, I mean really.
He's serious. We're gonna take down the sanctum and give Cocoon back to the people. The Fal'Cie have called the shots for long enough.
If we pull this off, it'll be a miracle.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good thing Lady Luck's on our side.
More of them?
You know, this is getting really old.
Check this out! A miracle. Grand Pulse style! Vanille, go fish.
Got it.
That's a good girl.
All right.
Let's get on.
Mm-hmm. The owl again.
Believe in Lady Luck now?
Yeah. Lady Bad Luck. Ah. Time to purge a Primarch.
You got it. Yeah!
Poor Sazh. It's like, oh god.
my doubts. But I also believe that if we stuck together, somehow we could change our fate.
Boy, these people fall a lot.
We're still gonna have our talk. But let's survive this first, yeah?
Right.
You can change the composition of your battle team by pressing Y to open the main menu, then select Paradigms. With the Paradigms menu, select Battle Team. And you will be able to choose the battle team's leader and members. Changing the members of your battle team will reset the party's paradigm deck. So customize to check your current paradigm and alter if desired. So we've got... yeah, we'll just stick with this for now. We've got a save point. It's 9. There's another save at the very end of this corridor, so we'll do that. Let's see, from here we have treasure chests on both sides. Okay, so we gotta go. Ugh. Cool.
Let's get this over with.
This is a new one. Destroyer, huh? Yep.
No problem.
No problem indeed. Well, there's quite a few treasures in this area, actually. And all of them involve going back and forth. Yep. You suck.
We can win if we stay focused.
Nope. Let's get rid of the destroyer. Then we can focus on you. Something where... no. He's almost staggered. We'll be fine. And now he'll die. And we get 2 rune bracelets. Rune bracelets increase magic resistance by 10%. Okay. Go down. Let's see. So we want to go back over here. this one? To grab you. Which is the Libroscope. Do this. And this will give us a pain dampener. Now then, from here, I'm going to go back to the central. If you take a look, we've got a real nasty there, but there's also a treasure chest there, but not one over there. So we can avoid couple battles, at least by doing this. Now, I don't know what that guy is. Psycom, probably Reaver, but there isn't a treasure chest over there. There is no treasure chest there, and we need to go across anyway because there is a chest, not on this one, but on the opposite side. Can we get a preemptive? No, it looks like that destroyer is gonna be looking at us. Yep.
On your toes.
Yeah, definitely want to get rid of these guys first. And then we'll focus the destroyer. Wow. Yeah, nope. Oh, yeah. No bazooka for you. And yeah, Reaver, which we haven't done anything with. Oh, deep attack, not nice.
That wasn't so bad.
Ugh. Alright, now from here, we've got straight down, which doesn't have a treasure chest, but over there has a treasure chest. Oh, are you kidding? Well, no, we can just do this. Excellent. Alright. 2. Whatever. Not getting any preemptive strikes on these guys. So now we can activate this and just walk across and grab this treasure chest. Okay, 3,600 gil. So we did get all 3 of those. This one was the Umbra. Who's... I don't even know who... Inventory weapons. Umbra is for snow. Which gives improved ward. Which I believe are sentinel abilities. Drops his strength, but increases his magic. Again, though, all of those will be better once you actually upgrade them, but we haven't gotten to the point where I'm doing any upgrading. Now then, what do we have here? Another one of those shell monsters. That's just the one guy. The only thing that sucks is I'm gonna have to, it doesn't matter, I'm gonna have to go down the center anyway. And the reason for that is if I want to get to the last 2 treasure chests on the edges here, I'm gonna have to do it from both of these side islands, naturally, which means I have to go down the center, clear that guy, and then go to the sides. Ugh. Seriously? You just had to bring in dragoons? Fine. Whatever.
On your toes.
Let's try and get rid of these guys first. Since they have less HP. I'll do this stupid mana, or stupid missile burst. And now he needs to go bye-bye. Alright. So we'll activate that. This. This is 2 destroyers and a huntress. And this goes down to the very end. Which has no enemies. Alright, let's go this side first. Still think the Huntress is probably our best bet, considering she has all these stupid buffs. Now we should be able to take one of them out before they start using Bazooka. Perfect. Perfect. Now then that goes up, which we don't want. We want this one, which goes down. He chose down. He chose down. Anyway. This is one of Square Enix's more confusing corridors. But we get a perfect conductor out of that. I can walk into the wall. Can you? Yeah, I mean, you can go through and clear out all these bad guys, and, you know, more power to you, but I'm not interested in fighting every little thing here, especially since these battles, while they don't take a long time, they are just, it's just an added effort. Okay, stop that. Annoying infiltrators. Ugh. No. Destroyer. Don't need bazooka fire while we're getting blasted with photons.
Target's a target.
Now we can take on the third one. Can we stagger him before the next photon burst? I don't think so. Ooh, real close. Very close. Not too bad. Alright, now get this to go straight down to our second to last chest. This one, let's see, what does this one contain? This one is a gold bangle. That increases maximum HP by 250. And then our very last chest is an Ether Soul, which... Ah, yes. Ether Souls restore TP. Alright, now here, we'll go ahead and save. And, let's see. Our next one is really annoying. Trying to think if we can do much of anything. I don't think we can. Equipment-wise, we can get rid of the spark rings. Because I don't think our enemy does much of anything. Except just smack the heck out of us. So yeah. Actually, the rune bracelet. What is that? Just the magistral. It's auto haste. Watchman. We want to resist magic, I think. No, not the Magistrate Crest. Just bracelet. Did I? There we go. I think that's probably going to be our best bet. As far as paradigms go, we are going to need medic, sentinel. Maybe synergist, sentinel, medic. And we are going to start things off with bully. Alright. Well, let's see what we make of this. This first fight against this foe is not nearly as bad as subsequent fights, but it is annoying. Just because he is annoying.
Been looking for you, Nabat.
Your Eminence, please escape. I'll cover your retreat.
Why don't you leave, Jill? Or rather, take your leave. Humans have no business here.
What? Your Eminence!
What? Magic?
Monster! People are not yours to use!
What else does one do with tools?
No!
Cocoon is a factory built by Valsea. A factory for the mass production of human thralls.
Not anymore, it's not.
What can mere men do? Without our help, death is all of which you're capable. You saw the fools, a mindless mob I am Fal'Cie. My name is Bartandalus, voice of the Sanctum and Lord Sovereign of the Cocoon Fal'Cie. Your kind feared the darkness, so we gave you light. You begged us for the purge, and did it not come to pass? Now you spurn our counsel? You must learn your place.
Yeah, so this is Bartandalus, and he sucks.
Cocoon's nothing to you?
So, Libroscope. The reason we do this is because Bartandalus is not alone. He has a bunch of little pieces that we have to deal with. And, as you can see, each one has its own thing. So this one absorbs fire, but is weak to ice. Everything else is halved. Then the next piece absorbs lightning, but weak to water. Everything else halved. Same thing. Weakness absorbs. Weakness absorbs. And then, of course, Bartandalus is resistant to everything and has, as you noticed, every status immunity, which is so much fun. The thing is, that's because he's protected by these little things. So, Relentless Assault. And we are going to attack each thing in kind. And as you can see, he basically keeps throwing out spells from each of these little parts until we defeat one. Then, we can move on to the next. So, of course, now he's augmenting himself. So now everything does slightly stronger magic until we start defeating more and more pieces. So now we gotta take care of this before we get obliterated by Blizzaga spells. Now we can switch to Bully. Because I think, yeah.
You will taste agony.
And this is a nasty attack that does a lot of nasty things. So yeah, now that he's been hit with all the pauldrons and things dropped, he's lost a bunch of his status immunities, but he takes normal damage from everything else. So, we're gonna try and see if we can't do more than just de-protect him. Okay, de-shell. Alright, let's see if we can't get a little bit more on here. Okay, so now he's been imperiled, that's good. I think it's time we just let Hope do that, and then Relentless Assault him. Now, this Destrodo is very damaging normally, but we should be able to take care of him. There we go. Got an Entite ring, and Crystarium has been expanded. Never trust an ancient man with fingernails that long.
Then, I guess it wasn't Eden controlling things after all.
As I said, I am Lord Sovereign.
Guess Fal'Cie don't go down as easy as the rest of us.
Ease is not the issue. You have not fought to win. You should know quite well already the sure way of dispatching our kind. Ragnarok.
What's Ragnarok?
Pitiful Lassie, you've forgotten your focus. Ragnarok is the beast one of you must become in order to lay waste to Cocoon. You have had the dream. One among you will become that monstrosity. Defeat Orphan and destroy Cocoon.
Orphan?
The font of Eden's power. Orphan fuels Eden with strength, and Eden in turn sustains you and the rest of our kind. Destroy Orphan, and you'll release a force such as this world has never seen. Cocoon will be torn asunder.
So if I did that, destroyed Orphan,
Your focus will be fulfilled.
So what? Who says it has to be?
Sarah asked us to save Cocoon before she turned to Crystal. Save it! And that's what we're gonna do. Sarah was trying to tell us how to complete our focus, and we have...
Allow me to help you see the truth of things. The moment you arrived, your friend wept crystal tears. This was because her focus required that you be brought together. That girl did nothing but assemble the tools for Cocoon's destruction. Did it never occur to you? Or did you simply refuse to countenance the thought? If you will not face the truth, then face the peril of your plight. Run, let's see. See how stark reality is.
Come on!
This is bad! The yoke's jammed! Knew it was a trap!
Something's coming!
Not so fast, Lassie.
Ugh, this guy.
Hang on!
How is he still alive?
The hell kind of ship is this? Fighting on its own?
It was literally made by Daisley, of course. Spartandless made it.
Clever, aren't you?
And again, it just makes you look like even more villains. Ever the part you must play.
Can we do something?
Got me! I give up! The shield!
Oh. What was that? Would you like to save your progress? Sure. Let's do that. And that is the end of chapter 9.
Where are we?
Looks like a piece of pulse.
Pulse? What, you mean like the modem vestige? Something like that. It's close to Eden.
Yeah, well, what I don't understand is after the purge and all that Lassie paranoia, why keep a chunk of pulse under the floorboards?
Is this what the Primarch wanted us to see?
A place for Lassie to accept their fate.
Do you really think our focus is what Daisley said it is?
You mean become Ragnarok?
Destroy the foul sea Eden and shatter Cocoon. That's what the vision's telling us, more or less. So, back to square one. Out of luck.
Mr. Hero! Cocoon calling Snow!
It's almost like Daisley wants it to come true.
Seems that way. You sure didn't mind explaining it. Here's your focus on the silver platter.
But that doesn't make sense. I don't get it.
Right.
Why would a Cocoon Fal'Cie want to destroy Cocoon?
Maybe it's a Fal'Cie thing. You know what I mean? Some grand design we just don't understand.
Huh. Hey, Snow. Nothing from you?
Uh-huh. So, this way?
Instrument of truth. Recognize the true threat to the world's future. The upper traverse of the 5th arc. An arc? Well, let's talk to Snow. Hey, Mr. Mopey Butt.
Tools for destruction turned you to crystal.
So, facing the potential obvious truth, finally.
Just like the rest of us. Had it all wrong. Totally wrong.
What did you expect?
I only made it this far because I thought we were the world's last hope.
Well, we might still be. I mean, obviously.
Let's destroy Cocoon and become a Sith. Damn it.
Yeah, how's your brand looking, buddy? Looking like the eye's starting to open. He's got, what, 3 points? Not good. Not good at all. To me, this just looks like a subway station. Subway, eat, not so fresh. What's up here? Nothing. Blocked. I see. Nothing that way. Also nothing this way. Roughed up ship. Well, Sazh, what do you have to say?
Wish I could say it was my piloting skills that saved us back there, but it wasn't. Truth is, the ship handled all the flying and shooting.
That's because it's not a ship.
Jacked up autopilot either. Something wanted us to make it out of there, and made sure we did.
Well, yeah.
Hey, I don't know what's waiting for us out there, but we can't sit around here worrying about it. We gotta suck it up and face reality here. Snow's falling apart, so it's up to you and me to keep things steady. Neil told me everything. Told me who else was responsible for Urinate Gorge. Never mind. Now's not the time. Wish I could say it was my pilot. The truth is, the ship had. I'm not talking about some jacked up something wanted us to make.
And at least with Sazh, it looks like, again, he's got at least 2 points. And the eye is starting to open on his brand. Fang.
Checking your brand? You start to stray or take too much of a shock, your brand will change, and it'll be next stop XIII Central.
Yep, we
Keep that in mind.
already figured that out.
My brand's as messed up as the rest of me. Never changes. I might be able to get away with ignoring my focus, but the rest of you ain't so lucky. I
Fair
don't
enough.
even want to think about being the only one left, herding a flock of XIII around. Snow's taking this all pretty hard. Seeing him go from being so damn upbeat to such a mopey wreck is making me feel depressed. I'm worried about his brand. Checking your brand? You start to stray or keep that in mind.
I can't check my brand because it's on my boopy. And that would turn this game from, I guess, T for teen to not so teen. Nope. I guess Vanille and Hope are down here.
Don't believe everything a Fal'Cie says. He's telling us our focus is to destroy Cocoon. But who knows? He could be lying to trick us into helping him to do something else. We should listen to Sarah, not some Fal'Cie.
Yeah, but how do we know?
No matter what our focus is, we still make our own decisions. Worst comes to worst, we can always just do nothing and wait for time to run out. After all, there's no stopping our brands. I got on that purge train.
It's not
on my
exactly
own.
comforting thought.
Sanctum said we'd just be shipped out of Cocoon, and I believed it. I thought if I went back to Grand Pulse with that Fal'Cie, I might be able to escape all this. But I guess things have a funny way of catching up with you. Don't believe everything a Fal'Cie says. He's telling us our focus. He could be lying to trick us into helping him to do something else. We should listen.
So Daisley was really the Fal'Cie Bartandalis. The vision he was talking about was that crazy Ragnarok dream we all had when we were made into l'Cie. One of us is supposed to become this Ragnarok thing and destroy Eden. Except we do that by destroying this orphan that gives Eden its power. I think I have that part straight now. So Sarah's real focus was to gather a fresh batch of l'Cie candidates who could attack Cocoon. We all showed up at the Pulse Fal'Cie's place, so she turned to Crystal. Snow was wrong from the start then. We were never supposed to save Cocoon. That makes a lot more sense. Not that I'm happy about it.
Yeah, but don't tell him that.
Reigns should be off fighting the Sanctum by now. We've got to get out of here and join up with him. But still, rushing straight into the middle of the fight's probably just what Daisley wants us to do. So Daisley was really the vision he was talking. One of us is supposed to, except we do that by I think I have that part straight now. We ready to get out of here?
Yeah. Well, at least move
I
forward.
gotta apologize. Looks like I was wrong.
About Sarah's focus. Not like you to second guess yourself.
Well, even heroes make mistakes.
You're an
What about
idiot.
your plan to protect Cocoon? Your faith in Sarah was strong. That strength got you this far.
It was all wrong.
Yeah. You tried so hard to convince us that you even fooled yourself. You've been a total idiot. But still... it saved me. You trusted Sarah. Let that faith drive you. It even made me want to believe.
I mean, you have to figure, yeah, he's an idiot. And yeah, he was wrong. But he kept everybody going.
Talk to me, baby.
I mean...
This couldn't be... I mean... those were just legends, right?
I don't
I want
know.
to say we're close to Eden, but it's hard to be sure.
Nothing over here. What about here? Doesn't look like it. Nope. Save point. Let's go ahead and drop a save. And then let's see about our data log. So, oh, we really only have new information with the fal'Cie, and that is Bartandalus. This fal'Cie has long lived under the guise of Gallanth Dysley, the Sanctum's supposedly human Primarch. Unbeknownst even to his closest aides, he has kept careful watch on the fugitive l'Cie through the eyes of his rook, Minerva, forcing them to grow stronger, while at times aiding secretly in their flight. Bartandalus desires only that the l'Cie complete their focus, which he explained to be transforming into the beast Ragnarok, in order to destroy Orphan and all of Cocoon. But again, doesn't make a lot of sense for him to do that. Like, it doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Yep. We got our access medias. We'll go ahead and sort those out. What did we get, though? We got a N-Tight Ring, which is all elemental resistance by 10. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Components. We could probably sell off our... Where do we got them? Where are those? Yeah, credit chips. We got 77 credit chips and 10 incentive chips. So that's nice. And then key items. We got Sarah's Tear, the Shiva Idolith, the Brunhilde Idolith. Now that everybody's in here, we've got Odin and the Survival Life again. And if we go to the shops, anything new here? Oh, a lot of new stuff. Okay. What can we buy now? Foul Liquid removes daze from one ally. Okay. Plautus's Workshop. We can get some other different weapons. B&W Outfitters. We got the Gold Bangle. A General's Belt, increasing physical resistance by 15. The Witch's Bracelet, increasing magic resistance by 15. The Pain Dampener and White Cape have been added as well. Magical moments. Ooh. We've got the Hero's Amulet, which casts Bravery when HP is low, and the Saint's Amulet, which casts Faith when low. As far as creature comforts, we were added Monstrous Fangs, Smooth Hide, Mysterious Fluid, and Otherworldly Bone, along with Abominable Wings. And in the Motherlode, we can now buy Minar Stone. And then if we go to our Crystarium, your characters can now develop further. So it looks like we've got another 2 tiers, it looks like. Okay. That's probably for everybody. And, yeah. Let's see. 3.5 hours. We got through 2 chapters. Yeah, the Brontosaurus things are, yeah. We'll deal with those later. I like the battle system. I think this is probably a good place to stop for the night, though. Chapter 10 has some pretty nasty enemies in there. But this is another noteworthy area before we head off and open things up in Chapter 11. But yeah, Chapter 10 actually is quite long. And unfortunately, I've got work tomorrow. So, I think this is a good place to stop. Thank you all for watching. And next time, we'll see what's up those stairs. Have a good evening, and I will catch you then.